Hello again, it's Mag. Welcome back to MC Shaving. We're in the shave den and about ready to get started with another shave review. Today's video is going to be a special video from the good folks at Naked Armor. They had sent us the Spartacus Sandalwood Safety Razor Kit. It comes in this nice box that is very sturdy. It was well packaged. Just going to remove the top, and inside we have the kit itself and a few inserts. The first insert says, "Get a gift, give a gift." It's a business card, and if you make a purchase from Naked Armor, then you can go on to this website and get a free facial soap. That soap is the same that's included in the kit. And you also can pick a charity, so if you make an order from Naked Armor, they will donate a percentage of your purchase to a charity of your choosing. I believe that there's two. One is for animals and one is for veterans, but that's a nice gesture. As of the filming in this video, they are still doing both of these websites. So if you had recently made a purchase or you're planning to make a purchase, hopefully you'll have the opportunity to get the free facial soap and also have Naked Armor make a donation on your behalf for the holidays. There's also another insert here, which is a happy or a not happy insert, and they pretty much stand behind their products because if you recall, I did a video on my Savannah Scuttle that I got from Naked Armor, by which we're going to use in today's shave, and the black wood brush that comes in that kit had some cracks in it. So I called customer service, no problem. They didn't have any pushback. They were glad to replace it. They sent it out, express mail to me. I got it and I was able to use it. So I can vouch firsthand from their customer service. They stand behind their products. They warranty their products. So they're a very good company to entrust when you make a purchase. All right. So here is what the kit looks like. You have a wooden handle safety razor. You also have a facial soap that is organic. And you also have a wooden handled brush. Now I'm going to just take the soap out, and I have one here already because I got it with the Savannah Scuttle, and I have it now blooming inside the scuttle as the scuttle heats up with some water. So this is a organic handmade facial soap, and the soap itself is quite nice. It does lather, and I know that it doesn't say shave soap on the box. It says facial soap. However, it does lather quite well. So it comes in saran wrap. So this is wrapped, and it's just a small puck, but it's packaged nicely. And we're going to go with the one that I already have open, so we won't have to open that. Maybe we'll do a giveaway in an upcoming video. And we'll have one of those as the products that we can give away because I have a few. Next up, we're going to take a look at the brush. Now, it's not a very weighted brush, but it has some weight to it. It's a nice wooden handled brush, and there's the Naked Armor logo that's etched in. Now it's very smooth, but it is etched in. You can feel the stamp in there. And this is a very stiff backbone. In fact, look at the dust coming off of it. It is not boar hair, and I was surprised because when you look at this, it has the shape and the stiffness of a boar brush. But Naked Armor prides themselves on being badger-free, and I would say animal-free. This actually is Futura fiber, which is a synthetic fiber, and it has a very stiff nature. And this is a good type of brush to use when you're trying to lather a soap, not just their soap, but any soap. The stiffer the brush, the better the lather that you can create. And I was taken back. I don't actually think that I have seen, at least for me anyway, another type of synthetic brush that has such stiffness. Now I do have my Swedish Blackwood wood-handled brush that I got with my Savannah Scuttle, and this is already taken some shape because I had used it. It has a little bit of mushroom happening, and then of course the flyer strands after you use it for a while. But this still has good stiffness. And if we compare them side by side, so you can see that the new one, the Sandalwood one, has much taller aspects to it. Now the actual bristles themselves, if I line them up, it looks like the Sandalwood one is slightly higher loft, but they're the same type of fiber. And this one, the black Swedish one, is very light. It's airy, and this is, I guess, what they consider their travel brush. It's the smaller side, so that's the travel. And then this one is their more upscale to market Sandalwood brush. And the chrome cap does give it some weight. Now, the only thing that I will dock on this brush is that there is a screw in the end cap. Now, it's flush and it doesn't catch on anything, and appearances look nice, but if you were to look at the bottom, sometimes that doesn't say I'm upscale. My Parker Badger brush has the same chrome cap and it's all flush on the bottom, so I guess it does the job. Maybe there's some inner workings that the screw goes into, and it's not just used to hold the M cap on, but you can always use some glue, maybe some re-engineering there, and I think that would just take it up to the next level to say that, hey, we're here to stay, we're major players, we stand behind our brand, we have very good products, and we're not going to cheese out and just have the screw there. But maybe I'm wrong, maybe there's a reason for it, and it's usable in the manufacturing industry. So from a visual perspective, if I'm spending this type of money and I'm gonna get a good kit, I don't want to see a screw. And some people that have bigger hands, they may have their pinky rest on the bottom of the brush. So as you're lathering, that could be a nuisance to some folks as well. But we do have some hot water in the cappuccino mug, so we're just going to let that sit in the hot water a little bit, loosen up those bristles. As I had mentioned, we're going to use the Savannah Scuttle from Naked Armor. Inside we have the facial soap blooming. We're going to use that as pre-shave. And we have, for the last piece of this kit, the Naked Armor 3-piece closed comb safety razor. And this is a very nice handle. It does have some good weight to it. I do like the Naked Armor verbiage, and it's very nice. So let's take it apart. And this is a 3-piece razor. It does have the posts that slide into the base unit, and this looks like it's the same type of head as the DE89, DE87, the Mercure 34C, and the Parker 69 convertible. In fact, here's the head that I took off the handle. Here is the DE87 head in my ivory handle. Here is the Parker 69 convertible. Again, very similar head. So I wonder if this will be the same type of shave, but we shall see. It looks like they went with I would think a milder shave head, so we'll have a look. All right, and what are we going to use as the blade for today's shave? Well, we're going to go with Old Faithful Gillette Wilkinson sword from the Saloon pack. This is a fresh blade, so we're going to get a true shave. And it's a special shave today because I have quite a few days growth. However, it is time to get rid of the Movember goatee. So this is coming off in today's shave. So we're definitely going to put the Naked Armor products to the test. As I put this back together, sometimes in some of the newer, more upscale razors, you may find a rubber O-ring that goes around the post, so that way when you screw this down, you don't have metal on metal or chrome on chrome. So it just gives it a little more protection. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a little recess around the post, and the rubber O-ring will fit in there quite nicely, so you can still get a taut, flush connection with the handle. I don't know if you can buy those rubber O-rings separately on the market, but if Naked Armor wanted to take their razor up a notch, they should look into maybe including the rubber O-ring as well. Looking at the head, there is going to be overhang on the head. I don't know if you can see that, but there is overhang, so some people like that. I don't mind it. You just need to be mindful of it, especially when you shave under the nose. You don't want to catch it on the nostrils. But it looks like it lines up very nice. There's no big gap exposure that is not uncommon or that I haven't seen before, so we'll just make this taut, and we'll give it a good try. All right, let's move this box out of the way so we can have some counter space. All right, so we are going out with friends of ours later to see Star Wars, so I'm excited about that, and we have to dress the part because we're going to a nice restaurant. So I figured if I have to dress the part, I might as well smell the part. So for the post-shave routine, we're just going to hit it with some Dickinson's Witch Hazel, close up those pores, and then I have Halston that we're going to wear today. So I have an aftershave and then the cologne to come right after it. So this is kind of scratched up a little bit if I can get the camera to focus. So there is the aftershave, and if the camera will focus on that, there is the cologne. So I haven't used that in a while. We're gonna grab that out of our dusty collection. I'm gonna throw some water on the face. We'll get this shave started. Oh, I talk too much. Okay. All right. So let's take a little bit of the Bloom water. We're just gonna put it on the face. Nice pre-shave oil going on. Gotta make sure that I get it all in the beard. Since that's coming off. My wife wants me to keep it. That's why I kept it a little bit longer than Movember, but I figure this is the perfect opportunity to put some good products to the test and get rid of it. All right, there we go. Our puck has been bloomed. Our pre-shave is on. Our brush has been soaking. I've been talking. So let us go. There we go. Now the puck fits perfect in the bottom of the scuttle, and it lathers up tremendous. Now it does slide around a little bit until it catches the bottom of the bowl. I mean, this really produces a good lather. It's an organic soap too, so it's good for the skin. I mean, look at this. Look at that. That's only what, a couple seconds? Bloom puck does wonders. Oh, look at this. Awesome. All right, let's take it to the face. Nice, whoop, dropping it everywhere. Nice warm shave. So this is very stiff. It will take a little bit to break it in. Let me just put this scuttle down here. Clean up some of the mess I got with getting the shave cream everywhere. Oh, dog's barking. Yeah, very nice. There's really not a scent to it. Slight scent. Maybe a barbershop type scent. maybe do some experimenting and put some sandalwood drops in. Go along with the razor kit. See, now my hands are wet and they're holding on to the brush pretty good. I mean, it's not too bad. So I got good grip. The handle's all right. A little bit on the seat. Now there we go. See how I'm holding it with my finger on the bottom? I don't feel the screw. It's just a visual thing, but all right. Wonderful. Plenty of lather. Brush worked really well. That soap is great. I've used it before. No complaints about the soap whatsoever. All right. Let's wet the razor. Here we go. nakedarmor 3-piece safety razor. The Spartacus Sandalwood. Oh, I could see some bristles from the brush came off. Very nice. Yeah, chopped it down good. See, there's a few bristles sticking out. Got to break in the brush though. Break in the brush. That's to be expected. You know, I gotta say, I could definitely feel the blade. Unlike the Parker and the DE, this is probably a little bit more of an aggressive razor. Definitely more aggressive than those. It must just be the way the head has been milled. But that's okay because we're about to take this growth off. You know, a couple weepers. But let me tell you, chop through this no problem. I mean, I didn't do any, well, let's just cook it up there. I didn't do any special trimming or anything. And sometimes, oops, got it all over my mouth. I'm eating it. Sometimes when you have hair on the face, you haven't shaved it there in a while, gets a little sensitive. I need to get some of the hair out of the sink here. Man, is there a lot of hair that came off of my face, let me tell you. Just put that in some hot water there and fill this back up real quick. Alright, just a little bit of water there. Okay, hey, I got the stash going, look at that. A couple little weepers, but not bad. But this definitely is a more aggressive razor. I mean, this would probably be, oh geez, it'd have to be I think maybe 4 or higher on a adjustable razor. Yep, a few weepers. Still got hair in the water. Okay, let's see if we can cover that up a little bit. Alright, let's go for pass 2. Not that we need it, but that was definitely a close shave. you can see how the soap reacts with a clean face. Oftentimes you use different types of soaps. They'll have glycerin in it, and glycerin will tend to dissipate on you. There's so much lather in here, I gotta... Oop, that bristle's done. So, I don't know if this soap has glycerin or not. Most soaps do. I know that this soap has a lot of oils and things to promote smoother skin. All right. Let's let that sit for a moment. We'll see if it dissipates. Now, it's a nice razor. It's got some good weight. My hands were slippery and it didn't slide all over the handle. I like the length is good. I have bigger hands. The thickness is good. It's good to grip, and it's not too bad. It certainly doesn't look the part though. It's definitely an aggressive razor. All right, so you can see a couple weepers shining through there, but it didn't dissipate. The soap held its own. I always forget when I have facial hair, there's some imperfections in my face that get covered up by the hair. And whenever I go from facial hair to no facial hair, I especially for a long period of time, another bristle, I forget about those. I won't say that I have sensitive skin, but I like milder razors. And I do have number of weepers around my goatee area. You definitely don't want to speed shave with this razor. I just think, I'm like, what should I do in this? It looks like a DE head. I think I should be good because I've used a feather blade in my DE with no problems. Could you imagine what I look like now if I used a feather? Nothing that we can't fix though. Nothing that we can't fix. But I'm not staging it. You're seeing it right here. So if you have sensitive skin, just be careful. But I tell you, that took it down in 2 passes, man. We're pretty BBS, for sure. All right, let me get a quick rinse in here and then we'll be right back. All right, I rinsed off. Let's towel dry. I put on the Styptic pencil. Had some weepers right around here in the mustache area, in the goatee area. One place down here on the neck, a little bit of irritation there. I had a weeper, but I could definitely feel that that was an aggressive shave. So it's not a bad shave. The products worked well. I guess maybe I was fooled by the head a little bit, but I would definitely use it again. The razor is not a bad razor at all. Of course, it was a fresh blade, Wilkinson sword, which is a milder blade. Maybe the blade and razor pairing wasn't the best. So it'll take some trial and error, but certainly the Naked Armor Spartacus Sandalwood kit is nice. The razor was good. The brush worked really well. I think that it lathered no problem whatsoever. And the soap, I have no complaints about the soap. Savannah Scuttle gave us a warm shave. So let's hit it with some Dickinson's. Close up those pores. Now with the Septic pencil on there and the Dickinson's, be interested to see how much of a burn we get from the aftershave and cologne. So this is the Halston aftershave, and there isn't a regulator, it just pours out, so just got to be a little cautious how much we use. Oh yeah. Ooh, there's a little burn there. Little burn. Just a little. Smells beautiful though. From the classic collection. Now we're just going to put a touch of cologne on. Same thing with the cologne, no stopper. Oh, that burns even more. Wow. Oh, but it feels good. Feels different. I actually have air hitting my face now. And that's going to end our shave today. Thank you again for joining us. We do appreciate your time. And if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe to MC Shaving. This video will also be featured on Magboy Creations, so if you do like that channel and some of my other hobbies, you can subscribe there as well. I do want to thank the folks at Naked Armor for providing their Spartacus Sandalwood Safety Razor Kit for me to do a review. I think it's a great kit. Just be cautious that it's more of an aggressive razor. Although it does have the feature of being a three-piece, you could always screw in a different head. And if you have some heads laying around, that's one way you could do something different. And it does mirror, like I said, the Parker, the McCurr, and the DE89 or DE87 razor heads. So certainly you could have the same look and feel. I'm just getting a whiff of that Halston. It smells great. So happy holidays to all of you. We wish you well. We hope that your family and friends will enjoy, and we'll see you again hopefully for Christmas for a shave, if not shortly thereafter, but we'll do our best. Thanks again, and we'll talk to you real soon.